we got the key for our Alfa Romeo. This is the Giulietta, and it's looking pretty rough. So we've gone on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description, and bought a new little rubber pad. While we're at it, we're gonna have a look at changing the battery too. These are, we've got them in a whole bunch of different colors, but we went the red to put in here. Okay, we'll start by doing the battery. It's easy. You just need a fairly fine flathead screwdriver. And here, you see it here, but there's a little image there of a lock with it closed and a lock with it open. And see how the angle of that slot is pointing up? That means it's locked. So you put it in, turn it that few degrees. Now it's unlocked, and you can see here you get this tip of the screwdriver, and this panel lifts out on an angle. Doesn't come straight out, comes at an angle. And then you've got the battery. See? Nice and easy. Now, well, in there. Now you gotta keep pulling, and it'll come right out. And now it's a little door, so that little hook has to hook into that little, let me point with something here, has to hook around that little bar there when you put it back in. Not too hard to do. So we just take that battery out. The battery, what size is that? That's just a CR 2032. So we'll get a new one of those. Slide it in, same way it was before. So you can see the positive, so the positive side's on that side, the negative side on the little bit with the pointy things. And we'll hook that back over. You can feel it catch on there. And push it back in. Then we'll turn the screw back to that lock position. And just make sure, yep, that's all sealed up. Now we'll look at replacing the rubber front here. Now we'll just get a small flathead screwdriver, and it's just a piece of rubber that goes around it. So we'll just get in here and try to get one part started, and we can just pull that out. There it goes. So we'll just carefully remove that. See, it was glued in, but we'll see how it goes without the glue, because there's not much. This glue looks pretty old, and it was still holding it in. So I think hopefully the pressure from the rubber holds it. Otherwise, we'll put a tiny bit of craft glue in there, and that'll hold it in nicely. We'll just clean that up. Some crud around the button, just from pocket lint. You can replace the Alfa logo. You can buy those as well off Amazon. You get a bunch of different size ones. That is a 17 millimeter one, I believe you need to get. But I'll put a link in the description for the new badge off Amazon. We're not going to change it because this one's not bad. But if you want to update it to the more modern one, and you can see it's just little tabs there that kind of hold it onto the button. If you want to open the key up, now's the time to do that too. Some of them, if your spring loaded is broken, you can open it, pry this apart, and start and clean it and check the spring of the spring loaded bit of your key. Okay, I think that's clean enough for us. This last little bit. Okay, now we'll get our new replacement rubber, and they are pretty much exactly the same. And we'll start it off from the bottom, work it around. And jam it in the top. take the time to get it right around there. That is a nice firm fit. We'll see how it goes after a couple days, and if we need to, like I said, we'll just run a little bead of just like a craft glue or something around the edge, and that'll be enough to hold it because it is quite held in quite well to pressure. Now that looks way better than that. So yeah, links in the description for these little rubber things. It's a bunch of different colors, and that's an easy little 5-minute job there to do on the kitchen counter.